Before we begin, I just would like to address the update for Damar Hamlin. He is awake and showing great signs of recovery. It's only a matter of time before he gets discharged. So there is some positive news. News he will eventually be out. Now, so honestly, I didn't prepare an actual script for this. I never really do. But I just wanted to address that out of the way. And I am only going to be talking about the NFL strictly, about the matchups. So no standings today, a just NFL predictions. Uh, Hopefully, we'll be back to normal schedule, all just in time for the playoffs. So that out of the way, let's get to some predicting. There are two Saturday games, starting with the 4:30 between the Chiefs and Raiders. There's, Raiders have nothing to play for. Chiefs are going to win this matchup simply based off of what we've seen. And then we get Saturday night football between the Titans and Jags. The Titans have gone into free fall, and it's going to result in the Jaguars winning the AFC South. I usually don't like picking the Jags, but in this case, I'm gonna have to due to the fact that they're playing in a collapsed Titans team. And now we go to Sunday football. Starting with our 1 o'clock match, we have Ravens versus Bengals. There is nothing to play for aside from seeding. And with that said, since there is going to be nothing but seeding involved, well, Bengals will going into the playoffs with only 16 games played. Same with the Bills. So this game is not going to matter. And I think it's going to be Bengals win. Panthers versus Saints. Saints is next, and this is going to be the game I say is my tie of the week. Both teams have nothing to play for, and it'd be better off just taking several knees because, of course. Next up is Patriots versus Bills. So, sorry guys, but it ain't gonna happen this year. The Bills are gonna be playing in the rest of this playoff push in in honor of a comrade. They're gonna play for their comrade. They're gonna play for their city, and the Bills are going to one up the Patriots in that regards. Next is the Browns versus Steelers. There's in Steelers are still in need of a good bit of help. And sorry guys, your season's gonna have to end with an 8-9 record, or your legacy will forever be tarnished. Next is Buccaneers versus Falcons. There's nothing to play for at this point. They're guaranteed to be the fourth seed, so it'd be better off for the Buccaneers to rest their starters. Or be better off doing so. Let Blaine Gabbert or Kyle Trask, whoever is your backup, play. Just rest Mike Evans. Rest the rest of your weapons. Just don't bother with this game. But knowing how things are going to go, they're going to let their starters play anyways. And pull off another BS win over the Falcons. And it's because screw everything. The Texans and the Colts are next. And I think the Houston Texans are going to win this one, thus giving the Bears. There's a shot to end up with the first overall pick. And speaking of the first overall pick, I think the Vikings are going to make the Bears get the first overall pick. Because what good can this world have? Next, we have the Jets and the Dolphins. Whoever gets in as the seventh seed is most likely going to have a losing record. But one thing is for sure is that the Dolphins have home field advantage. And despite how things have been, they are going to fight and they are going to win. Moving on to the 425 slot, we have Rams versus Seahawks. I think the Rams are going to play spoiler, or just because they can. And Baker Mayfield is probably going to be staying on the team, so there's that going forward. Chargers versus Broncos. All the Chargers are playing for at this point is securing the number 5 seed, and it's most likely the Broncos are going to play spoiler because the Chargers are going to rest their starters with nothing to play for. The Giants versus the Eagles. This has number 1 seed implementations on the line, and the Eagles are not going to give up a home game into the Eagles. You know, so the Eagles. Sorry if I'm messing up. They're not going to give up a home game for the Giants. So the Eagles are going to finish the season 14-3 and the number 1 seed in the conference. That's what I meant to say. I've been bumbling around as of late. Next is Cardinals versus 49ers. At this point, San Fran gets an easy win. Cliff Kingsbury is gone after the season, and there is nothing else you can do about it. Next is the Cowboys and Washington. Cowboys win this one easily. And finally, we get Sunday Night Football, where the winner between the Lions and Packers determines who gets into the division. And it ain't going to be an easy matchup for Aaron Rodgers as the magic of the Detroit Lions continues on as planned. No more BS for you, Green Bay. You're just going to have to make do spending the off season on the couch. Enjoy the playoffs being not in your favor for this year because we don't like you. That's all I have for this edition. Sorry if it's shorter than usual. I just wanted to get this over with as fast as possible. Well, hopefully we'll be back to normal schedule for real next week, where we can actually talk about other sports and stuff. And I'll see you all in the next.